Hi, guys. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and it's time for another free pick in the NBA. Don't forget about our sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. You want to check out the description of this video. You're going to find a link to Caesars. Get yourself hooked up, and they're going to match your very first bet up to $1,001 win, lose, or draw. And if you're in Louisiana or the state of New York, to welcome you into legalized sports betting, they're going to match your very first deposit up to $1,500. You just got to throw 50 in on that yourself. Now, with me today, I've got expert handicapper Chip Chirimbes here to give us the free pick in the NBA. What's happening, Chip?
Well, the NBA's in full force, but who's playing? I mean, half the times you got players down. Brooklyn doesn't even have enough players to actually put a viable team on the court, and it's getting very frustrating, as you can tell. But anyway, I have a side.
They're going to have to start calling up cheerleaders. I mean, I think that's the only way, that we could get more players onto these teams.
I call them up every time, but they never come over.
You've got to have the right cocktails, Chipper. So we're talking Wizards at the Grizzlies. Grizz are minus 5.5 on their home court. The total on this one's 227. What do you got for me here?
All right, I have a side and total on this. And how horrible are the Washington Wizards right now? Losing their last game out 116 to 115 after blowing. How big a lead was that, Allie? Was it 35-point lead over the Clippers? They've covered one of their last 10 games. And that was against the 76ers of all teams who have been beating up everybody. Meanwhile, Memphis, we know, has been the hottest team in the NBA, winning 14 out of 17. And they're routing people. Friday night, they're playing Utah at home. So fortunately, they don't have to travel. Washington will probably already be in town, so they'll be fresh. But I think this game is a good chance of going over the total with John Morant averaging 38.5 points a game the last 6 games and averaging 8.5 assists a game. So I think this one goes over. Washington beat Memphis early in the season, one of the first games of the year. Now listen to this. They beat Memphis 115 to 87. And that was when Washington got off their 14-4 start early in the year. But since then, this Memphis team is just something you're going to have to deal with because they beat Washington the 5 previous times. And I think they come back here for a little bit of revenge for that early season loss to Washington and really quite a beatdown. They lost by 30 points to the Wizards. Now I look for them to rebound, look for Memphis to really rout this team and for the total to go over. Memphis and the over Saturday night.
That was a great way to put it. Memphis is just something you're going to have to deal with. That was a really great way to describe the team because it's just what it is right now. I did a free pick on him last night with Cam Ross. He took him minus 2.5. And I said in the video, you better get on that line now, y'all, because I'll bet you tomorrow it's not going to be that. It's 5.5 today. So, yeah. I mean, same thing with this one. If you guys like the Grizzlies, get on them early because they get bet up. Chip Chirimbes, let us know what's going on over at picksandparlays.net for your premium plays and packages.
All right, before mentioning what I have in the NBA and college basketball, a note to all NFL fans. I once again hit a game of the year, now 3-1 in the NFL on games of the year, and a perfect 9-0 in college football. So that's 12-1 this year on called games of the year. I have one Sunday. Don't miss it. Also going to have a Fab 5 in college basketball action, the 5 top plays, best bets, including my famous Megabuck winner, and in the NBA, most likely a trio of plays, but at least a best bet winner in that sport as well. So log on, follow the buy links, and get a plethora of winners from Chip Chirimbes, the big game player.
I love it. I love it. And when you're there getting Chip's plethora of winners, you want to use the promo code YEAR. YEAR is going to save you 20% off whatever you decide to purchase from Chip. All those are winning bets. Remember that, guys. And guaranteed to cruise right back into your account if they don't cash. So use that promo code YEAR. And until then, the correlated parlay, we're taking the Grizzlies minus 5.5 and the total over 220.